What's going on, everybody? This Afro Think Tank. So I'm at the VA getting my vaccines and stuff in order, because when you go overseas, you gotta make sure you get them vaccines or else. All right, so just make sure you get your typhoid and your, all that other stuff, when you while you traveling or else. Okay, but I just thought about something, and I just want to see if there's anybody else that's like me. All right, so once I retired, right, and I understand everybody who do this is not retired, but they do this too, right? When I retired, I stopped paying attention to a lot of things that I used to pay attention to, like what day it is. I don't be knowing, like, and I swear I'm not making this up. I swear I don't be knowing what day it is. I don't know if it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I have no clue, right? Also, I don't pick up my phone. I never pick up my phone. I'll be like, why are you calling me? When my phone rings, I'm offended. I'm like, who could possibly be calling me for what? What do you want? What do you want? I don't answer my voicemails. People be like, man, it's so hard to get a hold of you. I'd be like, man, my friends be like, bro, you don't never pick up your phone. I'm like, well, you shouldn't have called. Probably should have text messaged me. I would have seen it and I'd have messaged. See, if you text me, I'm an answer. You know what I'm saying? But if you call me, I don't want to talk. Listen, I be on my own time. I be checking my voicemail. That don't be like 30 new messages. I'll be like, okay, I guess and then I get on the delete joint, right? I don't even be listening to them. I listen to the first few, and I'll be like, I press 7. I be counting 7. So I'm like, if you left me a message and it was like 2 months ago, it can't be relevant. It can't be relevant. You would have if it was that important, you'd have texted me, right? Now, if you in my phone book and you call me like 3 times, I know it's important. I'm like, all right, motherfucker done called me like 3 times. It's got to be important. I pick up for my moms, you know what I'm saying? Marco Polo and things like that, the essentials. But I'm telling you, I don't pick up the phone. I don't care what day it is. I answer all my text messages. I do answer my emails. You know what I'm saying? The mail come in. Listen, I don't even look at the mail. I'm like, what? It ain't no check. I don't got no check coming. If I can't cash that bitch, then I don't care. I don't care what you selling me, what you advertise, what you say I owe. What you gonna do? Listen, a bill collector could call me and threaten me all day long. They be talking to no goddamn self, because what you gonna do? Garnish me? Garnish my work check? Ha! Good luck. You can't touch nothing I got. Nobody can do nothing to me financially, and I just don't care. And I swear to God, my blood pressure be like 120 over 80, right? And it's an amazing feeling not having to care about these times that we've placed ourselves in, that we're forced to adhere to. I used to hate Monday. What? I hated Monday. Tuesday wasn't that far behind, because it was like, all right, Tuesday. I dealt with Monday. Tuesday's here. Wednesday was my favorite day. Hump day. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew Thursday and Friday was right there. And then you had the weekend, right? But come Saturday afternoon, you start thinking about Sunday. Like, shit, you know what's coming after Sunday. That's Monday. You got to go to work. But now I ain't got to do that. I don't even care. Like, when I used to travel overseas and shit, and I got to come back, I'm like, damn, I got to go to work on I used to have to plan my vacation for work. Now I can just go. Come back when I want. I don't care about nothing. Listen, I don't even like paying my bills. I put that shit on autopilot. Some of them I gotta call and pay because I'm too lazy to set up auto pay. Or maybe strategically I don't want to set up auto pay because I want to play, I want to manipulate my money throughout the month, because I don't want to be broke. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I don't pay attention to shit. And it feels wonderful to be able to live in the present, right? I live in the present. I don't really worry about the future. I'll dream about the future. I talk about the future. I plan for the future, but I live in the present right now, right? And I create the past in the present, right? Like the one thing, like Africans, right? You ever notice how Africans will sit under a tree, right? That's something that African people do, right? If you go to Africa, they'll sit under a tree, under nature, and just relax and just go about their day. And it seems like they're not doing nothing, but they are. They're creating their past right then and there. They're enjoying the now, right? While you're alive, you're supposed to enjoy the right now. A lot of people don't enjoy the right now. Or a lot of people are so worried about the future. They're fighting and hustling and stressing themselves out about a future, but they never live. There's a lot of people who go their whole lives and they never live because they've been worried about the future, or the past is bogging them down. I don't let the past bog me down, and I don't worry about the future. I worry about right now. Right now is here, guaranteed. You can see it, you can feel it, right? And when you can live in the now without worrying about the past and not worried about the future and just enjoy right now, it's an amazing, relaxing feeling. And it's cultural consistency among Africans. I mean, even in America, as Africans have been here, we still sit under the tree or we sit on the porch and we just kind of sit there. And you ain't got to be doing nothing. You could just be, you know, legitimately smelling a flower, looking at a flower, looking at the color of the flower, wondering what that red part is, you know? That's what life is about. Not hustling 25 hours in a 24-hour day for what? For some money that you still gonna need the next day because you got bills that require that money that you hustle 25 hours in a 24-hour day to get. When you could just sit here and look at this pretty flower, this simple, basic flower that's doing all sorts of crazy things that we don't know, right? You know, pontificate. So yeah, I don't, listen, I'm that dude, man. And I know people be getting mad. They be like, this motherfucker don't let me pick up the phone. We can't never get a hold of him. He always doing them goddamn videos. Always seem to be out. But then when we call him, he ain't available. That's just because I'm not available, all right? I'm available for me in my life. I don't let nobody stress me out. I had to learn this, though. I learned not to let people stress me out. I learned not to allow other people's stresses to stress me out, like not insert myself in shit that ain't none of my goddamn business. Like, I don't be inserting my... Like, you know, when your family and your little... I don't insert myself in shit. You're like, oh, they be telling you, be like, oh, yeah? Dang, that's messed up, bro. Yeah? Right, then. I see you. Let me know if everything get better. Hey, look, we all gotta live our own life. This is your life is you're the star. You're the star of your own movie. All right? Everybody in your life are just your side characters. You are the star. You better live that motherfucker. Listen, y'all, some of y'all need to go out and live your lives instead of watching other people online live their lives. I mean, you can watch other people live their lives while you're living your life, but you should most definitely live your life, because I swear, the statement that time flies is the truth. Every year it seems to go by faster and faster. Before I know it, I'm gonna be in my 60s. I'm 42 now, but before I know it, I'm gonna be in my 60s. You know? But I know one thing for sure. I'm never gonna regret not doing something. I'm never gonna, when I get old and I can't move around and I can't be traveling back and forth and I'm stuck here and I'm sitting in this chair and my grandkids or my great grandkids or whoever I'm around, the robot and some shit, you know what I'm saying, is doing their thing, and I'm an irrelevant old geezer sitting in the corner eating goddamn, you know, Jello and shit. I will be able to say that I did everything in my life I wanted to do, or at least tried, right? And I will have no regrets. My last day here on earth, before I go home, the real life, because this is just temporary. This what we doing here is temporary. We go off, you know, into on the other side, the astral plane. I would say, you know, this go around, I have no regrets. Anyway, y'all tell me if anybody like me, is anybody isolating themselves from all the bullshittery on purpose, put a little bubble around you? Is anybody doing that like me? Let me know in the comment section. Tell me what do you do to dislodge yourself from the bullshit of real life? Tell me what you do in the comment section. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. It's Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out.